Hello, this is Captain Stephen, and I am going to take you on a flight in my new twin-engine AeroCargo Xplorer. I'm very excited about this plane. I've only taken her up once or twice now, but I just came back and I've done my repairs. Just to refresh your memory, come up here using your arrow keys, and go over to repair and select with your A key, and then go scroll through the repairs and get each one by hitting the A key once they're selected. And so I'm going to hit the B key out of this, and we're going to go down, down arrow and over arrow to the right to the order list. And as you probably know by now, if you've watched any of my videos, I tend to select the cargo that has the biggest minimum payout. In this case, it appears to be the pumps, rank 3, 6,000 to 89,000. So nice payout. Let's select that using the A key. And on the lower right corner, you see it says on the way. That's selected, and we're going to hit the A key to enter. And let's listen to this thing fire up. Yeah, sounds good. So while the engines are warming up, I'm going to hit the Y key and determine the vector of my route. Looks like it's going to be not very far to the right off the end of the runway. As you can see, my plane or the runway is headed straight south, but the orange line tells you that I'm going to be heading in a slightly southwesterly direction, so it won't take me long to get to that. I am going to hit the B key once again. Now I'm going to hit the Y key once again to get the tail view. This is the view you almost always want to use as you're flying. Alright, so I am going to throttle up. And again, we're going to be going slightly to the right once we come off the end of the runway. So I'm up to speed, lift my nose up. Don't want to climb too fast. Don't know how, this flight appears to be like 22,000 kilometers. And I know that because by the yellow diamond at the top of the screen, you see a number that steadily goes down as you approach your destination. And we've got a ways to go, so I'm going to go ahead and crank it up to full speed, full throttle, I mean. And I don't want to go any higher than 8,000 feet if I can help it. So I'm pointing my nose down now to try to level it out. And changes in terrain will mess you up when you're trying to get to a certain altitude. There we go. I'm back down to 8,000 feet. And I don't want to descend too fast, so I bump it up just a little bit. I'm doing the up and down movements using the joystick on the right. So I'm at about 8,000 feet, still have about 17,000 kilometers to go. Making slight adjustments as I go, and as I go over this hill, I'm going to have to point the nose up a little bit to get over it. Burning the engine, nothing to panic at. Usually that won't stop your engine. If it does, all you do is you hit the B key and throttle up as fast as hard as you can to get back up to your engine speed that you want. Okay, we got about 14,000 kilometers left, and I'm at about 5,000 feet. That's okay. I like to keep it between 5,000 and 8,000 feet on a longer distance flight.
The world's largest airplane weighing nearly 600 tons.
And as you can see, I can't see the destination runway in the Y view, but I'm right on course. You can tell by my nose is pointed exactly the direction of the orange line that comes off the end. Okay, and so now I'm dropping in. I need to drop my altitude a little bit here as I come over a hill. Come on, baby. Respond to me. This thing doesn't always respond as quickly as you think it's going to or should. But see off in the distance, you can see the my runway that I'm heading towards. So I'm going to have to start slowing down my engine speed, and I'm going to make a left to right approach. So my altitude is slowly coming off. I don't want to descend too quickly here, so I'll nudge my nose back up a little bit as I go. I'm aiming for a point just off the left end of the runway that I'm approaching. And I want to get down to about 4,000 feet when I get this close. And slowly getting there. I'm going to slow the engine down a bit more. I'd like to get down to like 140 at least, at most I mean. You need to slow your RPMs down as you get close to the airport. It's not, there I had the engine cut off on me at a very inopportune time. So I hit the B key and I hit the throttle up, which is Z right, by the way. It's the trigger key on the right. And I got a ways to go yet, so I'm going to get my nose up and go over this. There we go. I'm going to take my engine speed back down to about 120 if I can. I'm going to try to get right off the end of the runway and straight on trajectory. There we go. Can't get too low yet. There we go. Right rudder. And put your nose down. Slow the engine down a little more. Trim it out. There we go. Get your engine, slow the engine down, get your nose up as you get close to the runway. Slow, you can drop the engine down now at this point. Whoa! Not a perfect landing, but I got there and I get the reward, so that's the main thing. You don't want to jostle your cargo around too hard when you hit the runway. But that was it. I got there, I get my reward, and I'm a happy camper. Thank you for flying with me, and we'll see you next time. This is Captain Steve. Thank you. Bye.